Done. Okay, hello Carla. Welcome back again to the session. This is session number 3. So tell me what's on your mind today.
Hi. So today I would like to discuss what happened on Friday. I met up with an old friend of mine who we decided to talk about our friendship. I pretty much took a break from her because I felt like it was just drama and I had too much going on. Um, to make a long story short, she became jealous of the friendship that I have now with my best friend, and her and I were best friends before. And she was childish, and she pretty much told us to stop being friends, and we didn't stop being friends. So she pretty much cut us off as friends, and then she kept reaching out to us over and over and over for like maybe a year, and finally I gave in to her, and I had a conversation with her, and we pretty much came to the conclusion that if we move forward, that we would say what's on our minds, and if something offends one of us, then we would say it right away. But I expressed to her, I don't think anything is going to change, and I don't think it will change because of her jealousy of me and my best friend.
So what I hear is that you are having some trouble with two of your best friends, as if you
Mm.
had to choose between one or the other.
Um. Well, no, my best friend. I'll tell you the name. Like Adrian is my best friend, and then Marcia. She used to be my best friend, so yes, I'm having trouble with her. And there, we all used to be best friends, but I just think Marcia has a hard time accepting me and Adrian. So yeah, there is trouble, and yes, okay, I agree with you. Yes, there is a difficult. I am having to choose a hard time picking whether or not if I want Marcia in my life because I don't think anything will change because she is childish, and then sometimes I feel childish because I'm going through this at 26. So
Oh, so tell me a little bit, what is your definition of a best friend?
um. So a best friend, well, I can tell you what me and my best friend do. We are there for each other no matter what. I tell her all my secrets. She knows my whole life and I know her whole life. We're very supportive with each other. Um, I know when I have a hard time, she stops everything she's doing and she drives to where I am. And I don't ask her, and then I do the same to her as well. We have fun with each other. She's getting married, so I'm going to be her maid of honor, and when I eventually get married, she'll be mine as well. Um, yeah, so that's
Okay,
some of her definition. She's my closest
so
friend
some
ever.
of the some of the qualities is you would say loyalty,
Mhm.
understanding,
Yes.
and could it be sharing also?
Yeah.
And could that be sharing with other people or just sharing between each other?
Yeah, we can share with other people because I have other best friends as well, but they're not as close as her and I are. But she knows I have other best friends.
So what could it you do then to make the situation better?
I think with this is that I should think more positive and be more open minded to Marcia. But and I told her that like it's just very hard to believe that she's not gonna have throw a tantrum or act like a child. Um, due to her becoming jealous of me and Adrian. So I guess I can include her more things and actually try and reach out to talk to her and stuff. But I think I'm stuck in my ways because I am content. Well, I was content with where we are, but I did notice when we hung out Friday, I had a good time. I spent 6 hours with her, and the time went by so fast.
So have you tried talking to her straightforward? What is your problem?
Oh yes. I told her like 4 times, and I've honestly told her I don't think anything would change, and she asked me why, and I told her it's because she's jealous of mine and Adrian's friendship, and I told her that I just need to stop being stubborn and take the steps to be a good friend to her again. Well, I was always a good friend to her, but have my mind not think that I'm on a break with her. And she informed me that she wasn't jealous. She just doesn't like seeing me and Adrian with pictures of us together or talking about each other. So to me, I'm like, you're jealous still.
Okay, so tell me a little bit, why do you think people are jealous?
I think she's jealous because she erased us off of social media because she told us to stop posting pictures of each other, and we didn't. So she just erased us. And then she told me like the way we communicate with each other, she knows is different from how her and I communicate, and she gets upset about that. But we did talk, and she said it's because she feels left out. And I told her before, I don't think I've ever left her out. But the conclusion was she was just listening to everyone else, and she stated that our relationship was perfectly fine before she had the problem. Was that
So do
okay?
you think jealousy is a sign of what on her part?
Um, I think she shows that she loves us, even though she's jealous, and I think she shows that her feelings are hurt. And according to her, she says she feels left out, which I can see that. Um, but she excludes herself too, and I explained how. And she said she never thought about looking at it from our point of view. So I can tell she still wants to fight for the relationship. She says it all the time. So I think she just demonstrates that she loves us and she misses us through jealousy.
Mm. So do you think there's some insecurity on her part?
Oh yes, I do. I was talking to my boyfriend about that, and yeah, he said the same thing.
So
Yeah,
what do you think you could do in order not to feed into this insecurity of hers?
I don't know if it's a good thing, but I maybe just ignore it, or maybe I should call her out every time. I don't know. I don't know what I can do. Just call her out like, hey, it seems like you're being jealous right now. But then again, I feel like that's feeding in. I don't know. I haven't thought about what I could do.
Okay, but you said that the definition of a friend is to be understanding,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
And to be loyal.
Mhm.
So how could you become more understanding of her behavior? What is it that you could do?
I guess I can talk to her more and ask her, um, you know, what was her purpose of saying or doing a certain thing, making an action, and try to be open minded and not become so upset. Which I don't become upset. It's just like, okay, you're being irritating right now. I think a lot of it comes from, I think when I get irritated with people in general, I just cut them off in order to focus on me and not allow them to get me upset anymore. And then once I get to that point, it's kind of hard for me to pick up where I left off. So maybe I can just actually work on it and, like you said, be more understanding through communication. Because I think if I see her point, it will make me softer with my opinion and more tolerable. I can tolerate her behaviors if I understand.
So have you had this issue happen to you before?
Yes, with her, I have been, yep, so many times a year ago. And we've had several conversations and nothing changed. And I tried being understanding, and then it was the blame game, like, oh, well, you do this and you do that. And I was just like, you know what? Every time we talk, there's drama. So I'm going to separate myself from this right now because I have other issues to worry about. And then I'll come back to this when I'm at peace and I'm not so overwhelmed.
Okay. So, do you think that putting some space between you and her right now until things cool down is the right thing to do?
Um, Not right now, no, because we already had this space. So now we talked, and we're in a stage where we move forward. And sometimes I feel fake moving forward because I don't know. I had already set my mind one way, and then we talked, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try, but the fact that I feel like nothing is going to change, but I still pursue it. That's why I'm like, well, this is a waste of time.
So, what I hear from you is that you are, in a way, about to give up on this relationship,
Yes, that's how I feel.
that you're not willing to put any effort
Yes,
or
that's
all
how
the
I feel.
effort needed to save it.
Yes, that's how exactly how. And I know I can be really mean, and my tolerance is low, but it takes a while to get there. Um, this is after multiple times of fighting, and then I think my issue comes in where I had issues before, and I would voice my opinion, and it wasn't taken seriously. And then the fact that I had to completely cut her off in my life um, made her realize that the issue was serious. So she ignored my issues, but then when she had the issues, she wanted me to cater to them right away. And I was like, no, no. And I forgave her for how she treated me, and we moved forward, and we were like best friends. And then she became jealous, and it was like an issue. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't have time for this. Um, I just need you out of my life right now. So I guess I really need to think about what I really need to do and what steps and what effort I'm going to put in this relationship because it wouldn't be fair to string her along. And I also need to acknowledge, my feelings and see if it's really worth keeping this friendship or if I'm just being a Scrooge because I am really mean. I can be really mean. I'm not a mean individual, but I can be.
Okay. Okay. Um, so my understanding right now is that your tolerance level with her is very low. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have the patience to wanting or willing to fix this.
Yes,
And you feel that in a way it's better and it's healthier for you to stay away from toxic relationships.
exactly. That's exactly how I feel.
And maybe later on with time you can reconsider this, reevaluate the situation, and reconsider maybe another option or
Mm-hmm.
the same option. But at the moment, this is where you are.
Yes, that's
And
exactly.
and how does this awareness make you feel? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I think I am. I think I just get pressure from her, and it's annoying. And I tell her all the time, like, hey, I just need my space. But it's annoying when she's always, you know, trying to force it. But I understand because we had a good friendship. So that's why I think I'm mean and I'm holding on to grudges because we did have a nice friendship.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to discuss about this matter that's still bothering you?
No.
All right. Then thank you very much for coming here today and for coming to the session. And we'll look forward for next time.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you time this? Because I didn't time it.
I didn't hear you, sorry. My ear came on, so I had to move it to a different.
I said, did you time it? Because I didn't time it.